Well, nearly 1 million students will soon be returning to public schools across our state. Schools that every year are receiving more funding thanks to the blueprint for Maryland's future.
But have those additional taxpayer dollars led to improved student outcomes? Project Baltimore's Chris Papps looked at the numbers.
February 2021. The Maryland legislature overrides then Governor Larry Hogan's veto.
There being 95 votes in the affirmative, the veto is overridden.
And passes the blueprint for Maryland's future. $30 billion additional tax dollars over the first 10 years and $4 billion every year after that. Taxpayers were promised a world-class educational system.
We're not just increasing funding. We're reforming schools. We can do better with more investment.
The 5th school year since the blueprint passed will start soon. The question is, has the additional money led to better public schools?
That is not what we're hearing from parents and teachers.
Amy Adams is with the Baltimore County Parent and Student Coalition.
We haven't quite seen the trickle-down effect of the intent of the blueprint to the schools.
Since the blueprint passed, here are some results. The blueprint, in part, was designed to attract and retain highly qualified educators with increased pay. In 2021, according to state data, Maryland public school teachers statewide earned on average $74,000 a year. This past school year, that jumped to more than $87,000, an 18% increase. But in Maryland, since 2021, a growing number of educators do not have a professional certification. According to the most recent Maryland State Department of Education data, in June 2024, the state recorded 6,196 full-time equivalent teachers with a conditional certificate, meaning they are not licensed professionally, a 76% increase since 2021. What's happened with graduation rates? Since 2021, Maryland's 4-year high school graduation rate is virtually unchanged.
I think the blueprint was created with good intentions, but it wasn't based in reality. And throwing more money at education doesn't solve the problem. Discipline is an issue, climate and environment is an issue. Those are the things that need to be addressed, and not necessarily with money.
There's a risk component here, because if the state is spending all this money, and if the blueprint doesn't work, then what?
Ike Leggett is the chair of the Accountability and Implementation Board, which oversees the implementation of the blueprint.
Well, that's a good question. I'm relatively confident that we're going to see significant improvement. We're already seeing that to some degree.
Leggett says the blueprint's initial rollout started off slowly, but he told Fox 45 the various elements of increased funding, educational structure, and oversight are now in place. He expects positive results. And there has been some improvement regarding test scores. Due to the COVID pandemic, testing was limited in 2020 and 2021. But from 2022 to 2024, English language arts and math proficiencies statewide both increased by 3 points.
The blueprint was written prior to COVID, and so some of what we anticipated have changed. Budgets have changed. The economy has changed. If you want to have the best for our state, and this is an investment on that, I don't think we have any other choice.
If this blueprint fails, it's 10 wasted years and thousands of kids that went through an experiment, and it cost them in the long run, and that's just not acceptable.
For years, Project Baltimore has been reporting on the blueprint for Maryland's future and its impact on state taxpayers, students, and teachers. In the coming school year, we'll continue to follow the money and keep you posted on what we find. I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.